partners. That's what happens to a piece of wood after 10 years. It's become organic. The energy is leaving the wood and rejoining the universe. So, being Gary Entropy, I've got to put some energy into this apparatus, this swing, put some new wood on, because this stuff has degraded too much. Quite nice though, with a, I think I might keep this as using it for a background for photography. So, being a bit tight as usual, and got these little rubber rings here to put between the wood and the frame so it doesn't collect water there. I've got a big bag of these somewhere, but the last time I saw the bag was 10 years ago, and I've looked everywhere in my screw boxes. I can't find them. So I've got to reuse the, I think they're not rubber, they're some sort of nylon rings. And the problem is I'm doing this on the terrace as well, which has got little slits in there. So if I drop one on the floor, then it's gone. And you say to yourself, Gary, why don't you go and do it somewhere else? I don't know. So we're repairing this wood, replacing it, and I'm trying to use the same screws as before, if they're still in good condition, as well as using those little nylon washers. It's a bit awkward to get in there though, but we'll just persevere with it and see what happens. Like an idiot, one side's got Torx on it, one side's got what do they call them, Phillips. So I've got to keep changing the bit for the top screws, which is stupid, but oh well, who cares. It's a nice little job to do this though. We've even got a bit of suspension from the rubber ring in there. So slowly, take it real easy. Don't want to wear myself out. I've got to be careful taking the screws out that I don't lose the rubber ring at the back. Oh, look at what an idiot I am. Just put that one on. And this one off. Rubber. Change the bit. Yeah, it's really bad if you drop the bits as well, they go through the cracks too. One's got 3 rubbers on for some reason. Oh, bad one. I've got a problem one there. That screw's knackered. Yeah, nice little job to do in the sunshine. We're back to Torx on this side again now. Suits me fine. Yeah, these screws are still good for another 10 years. And yeah, I am tight, but I don't see the point in chucking stuff away if you can use it again. And the other thing is, I know they're exactly the right size as well. gaps are a bit different because this new wood's slightly wider than the old stuff. I'll just have to see what happens with it. Oh, we've got different screws again now. We've got all Phillips screws. And that one's got a lot of screws in there. So these are all Phillips screws here now, and they're a bit awkward in the back here. You can get them up. I wonder how I got that in before. Must be a way. Okay, we took it off there first. Put that one first. Okay. Retino. Sometimes you need 3 hands. So you can see it's a bit fiddly, this bit. It's not quite on perfect. I don't know why. Too dumb to know why. Just hope I haven't threaded the thing. Yeah, it reminds me when I was a little lad with a Meccano. Spanner looked quite like that one. These mushrooms, that's what causes the wood to rot. But this is not treated wood, so I can always burn it on the fire afterwards and not worry about setting loads of chemicals free. Got a piece here, but it's got a lot of knots there. I wonder if that's going to be a problem. It's not a critical place, so it should be okay. You don't bother getting out the right tools and you end up spending more time. So that's just a sharpened point I use to make the screw holes so they get in there. Alright. Well, screws they're mighty expensive these days, screws. You got to use a screw again. That's a good thing about building stuff yourself. You can always repair it again, or revamp it, or upgrade it. See, Phillips ones are totally adequate as long as you've got a decent bit and something to press against. Well, there we go. The swinging sunbed is refurbished. I can go back in the back on the swing over there, and the missus will be happy. One thing I forgot: one of the screws was a little bit long, and it came through. So I've just got to find that and put a different screw in. Good job I remembered that, because that could be a, yeah, there it is. That one there. Okay. I can go and hang it up, but I need my assistant to help me with that because I'm not doing my back in lifting this up. Putting energy back into the system to counteract the entropy. And everything wants to fall to pieces.